Welcome you back to the trenches, where we regroup, reorganize, and re-strategize for the victory ahead. Comrades and compatriots, if there ever was the time that we needed to rise and demand for our economic freedom, then that time is now. Freedom in all forms, be it political, civil, or economic, has never been given on a silver platter. But one has to always rise and demand for it. And the act of actively demanding for it is what some people often refer to as a revolution. With this economic hardship coupled with the insensitivity of the ruling NPP government, the good people of Ghana are looking to us, the NDC, to come to their rescue, because there is no better political party to lead the charge of our economic revolution than the NDC, the party that gave us the 1992 Constitution and the Fourth Republic that has been sustained for well over 3 decades. However, comrades, this revolution needs to start right within our party, because we seem to be losing sight of what makes us different from our political opponents. I say this because our beloved party seems to be shying away from our revolutionary roots. Now, June 4th and 31st December do not get the same recognition that it once had in the party. It is on record that our cadres have been asked to curtail their mainstream political activities, and I dare ask, why? It is to appease a section in our society, they say. The same section who claim to be the custodians and promoters of law and order, but are now perpetuating crime and disorder in our country. I asked again, comrades, we mustn't shy away from our revolutionary past as a party. Revolution in itself is not a bad word. Anything that has happened extraordinary over the years have all been described as revolutions, simply because of the radical approach they took. The Industrial Revolution, Technological Revolution, and the current Information Revolution we are experiencing are all examples of revolutions. So having a revolutionary root is something we should rather embrace and celebrate, because every organization or individual who has revolutionary traits are all known to be principled in their dealings, focused on their missions, and determined in their course to bring about meaningful changes. So Back to the Trenches is unapologetically part of the revolutionary wing of the National Democratic Congress, NDC, who are determined to keep reminding the party of our revolutionary past and what the party's principles and ideals are. An exercise our cadres have done remarkably well in the past. So we're asking them to curtail their mainstream political activities, in my view, will not only affect our electoral fortunes, but it is also detrimental to our very political survival. Well, comrades, perhaps just a quick glance at the meaning of certain words might help us to put things into perspectives. So I begin by looking at the word cadre. Merriam-Webster defines it as a nucleus or core group, especially of trained personnel, able to assume control and to train others. B, a cell of leaders active in promoting the interests of a revolutionary party. A cell of leaders active in promoting the interest of a revolutionary party. And Collins Dictionary defines it as a small unified group organized to instruct or lead a larger group. Now let's look at the word comrade, since we all refer to each other as comrades. Comrade, according to Cambridge Dictionary, is a friend, especially one who you have been involved in difficult or dangerous activities with. A friend, especially one who you have been involved in difficult or dangerous activities with. And now, let's turn to the all-important word, revolution. Revolution, a sudden or major change, especially in ideas or methods. A sudden or major change, especially in ideas or methods. And according to the British National Geographical Society, it says, in the field of history and political science, a revolution is a radical change in the established order, usually the established government and social institutions. Because the objective of the revolution is to obtain the established order, the characteristics that define them reflect the circumstances of their birth. I would like to repeat this one again because it's of very importance to us. According to the British National Geographical Society, it says, in the field of history and political science, a revolution is a radical change in the established order, usually the established government and social institutions. And because the objective of the revolution is to obtain the established order, the characteristics that define them reflect the circumstances of their birth. Cadence may go, cadence may come, but the revolution has come to stay. Revolution has a long way to go, has come to stay. There we have it, comrades. The meaning of these three words sums up all we need to know. The circumstances that led to the formation of our party will always reflect our party's character, bound by the camaraderie spirit because of our difficult past, something that will remain with the party through the effort of our cadres. Comrades, the Deceptive Brigade, the not-so-patriotic party, the NPP, have just had their National Delegates Conference, and the widespread changes at their national executive level that we witness is an indication, as well as an admission in itself, that even they themselves are in agreement with the rest of Ghanaians that we do not like the direction of travel of our country. But this is the time that we as a political activist to take the fight to their doorstep and tell them that change of personnel at their party level will not yield to the required results that the country desperately need, but a change in government rather. And it is indeed the NDC that has been tried, tested, and proven worthy to govern. Because the insensitivity and the economic mismanagement of the NPP government have been so glaring that the electorate are calling for a change in government. So yes, we can feel there is a wind of change blowing. But the NPP are bent on holding on to power, and we mustn't underestimate the power of their deceptive machinery. We can only be battle ready for 2024 by uniting and aligning our support base to our revolutionary past, and engaging and encouraging our cadres in all mainstream activities. And yes, we do not deny that we have our differences as a political party, differences in opinions and differences of how we do things. And as a human institution, it would be naive to think that our membership is a homogeneous one. We have understanding and appreciation of group interest and the overarching common interest. That is why it is captured in the preamble of our party's constitution, stating that Ghanaians from all walks of life and from different traditions can surmount their differences and contribute democratically to the shaping of this new society. So it is clear that the framers of our constitution, in their wisdom, have an understanding and appreciation of our differences, because there is strength in our diversity. The NDC is a broad-based family under one umbrella. So let us all unite and encourage each and every one to contribute in their own unique ways to bring about that victory we all seek. It is incumbent upon us to put our differences aside and work in unison. For it is in this unity of purpose that we will achieve the all-important goal of winning the coming election. Long live the cadres, long live NDC. God bless our homeland Ghana and bless us all. Thank you.